In a land where the poor are punished for surviving, but the powerful are praised for stealing, what justice remains? This contradiction lives in our streets and courts. We have learned to measure crime not by its impact but by who commits it. The hungry thief becomes a monster, while the corrupt official becomes someone to admire. Our moral compass points not to true north but to whoever stands highest on the social ladder. We form mobs for the street thief but vote in silence for the boardroom bandit. Who taught us to hate down and fear up? This is not accidental. It is the architecture of power that trains us to direct our rage horizontally rather than vertically. Justice is not blind, it sees your bank account first. In our courtrooms, the scales tip before the first word is spoken. The teenager with empty pockets faces harsh judgment, while evidence against the wealthy simply disappears. We whisper when the truth is loud, we bow when we should rise. In our villages and cities we know the truth, we see it unfold before our eyes. The old woman shakes her head and warns, "That man has power, leave him." With these words we surrender not just our voice but our dignity. Injustice is loud, silence is complicity. When we remain quiet in the face of obvious wrong, we do not merely observe injustice, we participate in it. When the people fear the corrupt, justice hides. We have wrapped injustice in the respectable cloth of tradition. We call it wisdom when we teach our children to avoid confronting the powerful. We call it respect when we lower our eyes before thieves in fine clothing. Don't call it tradition if it protects the guilty. Our ancestors did not create customs to shield the wicked. They created boundaries to protect the community. When tradition becomes a weapon against the vulnerable, it betrays its own purpose. A new voice is rising, not afraid, not for sale, not silent. This generation refuses the inheritance of fear. Young people with placards stand where their parents knelt. They educate communities about rights that power tried to erase. They reject the hypocrisy that has become our social contract. We must shout truth louder than they whisper lies. The path forward is not easy, but it is clear. Justice cannot exist where power dictates truth. Our redemption lies not in perfect systems but in our refusal to accept broken ones.